Welcome everyone to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili and this is video 14 of a Rolling Stones vinyl pick, and it's for Get Your Ya-Ya's Out. Now before I get into this, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video, and if you still haven't, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for updates. Okay, so with that out of the way, it's been a long time since I've done a video on one of these concert the releases, and what better one than this. This is pretty much hands down everyone's favorite, and just a rock and roll favorite as far as live albums are concerned. And this is the Rolling Stones live at Madison Square Garden in 1969 November. It's actually two dates, November 27th and 28th, and this is still at the time they just kind of put highlights from different shows. And so let me go through the set list here. What they have: side 1, Jumping Jack Flash; 2, Carol; Stray Cat Blues; Love in Vain; and Midnight Rambler. Now side 2 is Sympathy for the Devil, Live With Me, Little Queenie, Honky Tonk Women, and Street Fighting Man. So this pretty much is the album they put out right after Let It Bleed, and it's the last one with Decca and the first one with Mick Taylor, and probably the only live album they would have with Mick Taylor. Of course, there are some other releases that they had put out through the vault, such as the Brussels Affair, which was in the box set. I did a video on that one, which came out with the Goat Head Soup. And that was like a very famous sought out bootleg. But however, this official release is really a popular one with the fans and just rock and roll in general. Lester Bangs, famous Rolling Stone writer, he was played by Philip Seymour Hoffman in the film Almost Famous. Said this was like the best Rolling live album ever, and Get Your Ya-Ya's Out. And this is pretty much very electric and very raw sounding, and it's just these 5 guys on stage, and Ian Stewart, of course, on some of the songs playing the piano, and he is considered, like, to me, an original member, the Silent Six member. And so they're doing a lot of songs here from Beggar's Banquet, and even pretty much Let It Bleed. You got songs like Live With Me on here, but however, Stray Cat Blues, Sympathy for the Devil, Street Fighting Man, it's pretty much a Beggar's Banquet collection of songs. And then you have Midnight Rambler. So that there is one of the songs from Let It Bleed, which is my favorite song of all time, and it was because of this album. I prefer this version over the Let It Bleed version, and it has become one of their staples, as far as if it's not a Rolling Stone concert if they don't play this song. And every time I've seen the Rolling Stones live, they played Midnight Rambler, even up to the last time they were here. It's one of their songs where it's just, more so than Brown Sugar. I mean, they don't have Brown Sugar on the set list anymore, but that's okay. They still got Midnight Rambler. And I like the cover, which was kind of interesting. And Get Your Ya-Ya's is Ya-Ya's is a term for ass. Get your ass out. And this is actually taken from in London. This photo, and it's shown in the film Gimme Shelter, the documentary. And some of the songs on here, and the footage, the live footage shot on this recording is in the film. So you got, the movie starts off with Jumpin' Jack Flash. They play Love in Vain, taken from here. And that footage, some of the film footage, has also been released on this special edition, which came out for Get Your Ya-Ya's Out. And what they did here is just they added some unreleased tracks Prodigal Son, You Gotta Move, Under My Thumb, I'm Free, and I Can't Get No Satisfaction. So it brings it up to 15 songs, and they just pretty much kind of put it together though, as here's the original album and then here's the 5 additional songs. And the CD, the blue one, the third CD is that's comprised of B.B. King and Ike and Tina Turner, their sets, you know, because they were the opening acts. And then you got the bonus DVD here, which is just added bonus of those unreleased tracks in film form. So it's okay. I thought that it would be better if they were kind of intertwined, like some live albums, great live albums like Live at Leeds by The Who. They just kind of threw them all together the way which was supposedly played that night. But it's another one would be Cheap Trick at Budokan, you know. However, this is just highlights anyway, so I think they are just kind of throwing out more highlights from these 2 nights. And so there's really no kind of order in them just kind of releasing these songs. You know, they could have just put out all this night and all that night from beginning to end, you know, top to bottom, because I mean, they're vaults, you know, which they've been releasing. I mean, they're just putting out the whole concert, you know. So I didn't feel this was, you know, kind of worthy. It didn't really a lot of people aren't really happy with this release. It was just kind of lackluster, yeah, with that. I mean, there was only 5 extra songs, and you know there's probably more, however, but just listening to this, you know, from beginning to end is perfect. And this is a Rolling Stones that we will, you know, it was captured, and forever, you know, they've never sounded like this anymore. And so that, for that reason, it's really cool too. And the Midnight Rambler, I have to say again, is reason to get this, you know, and listen to this. And that is my vinyl pick for the Rolling Stones, number 14. And leave me a comment below. Is this their best live album? Or do you think it's much more of the later stuff? You know, it's one of them. It's up there, and it's a great time that it was captured of the band and with Mick Taylor. So that's another plus. So leave me a comment below, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.